welcome back to the Full-Thrive YouTube channel. We're on discovery calls with potential clients. It's easy to let the conversation run away. And one of the biggest traps that you can get caught in is when the question of money comes up. How much is it going to cost? In this video that I'm going to share with you, I was talking to the freelancers about why they should never talk about money on a discovery call. If you want to know how I answer that question, get ready, it's coming up. I, Lisa, personally do not like confrontation. I don't like to be surprised. I don't like when somebody throws a number at me and I have this look on my face oh. I don't like shocking people. I don't want to surprise somebody. I never want to put somebody on the spot, ever. So this is a personality thing for Lisa. But it has worked, and I'm going to share with you how to get around that and why it works for me. Yeah, don't also talk about politics or religion. Basically, the reason why you can't talk money is because you need more information. And you need time to process the information you learn on a discovery call. So assume that what they posted or what they said they really needed turns out to be a little different when you start asking questions. Are you supposed to, in your head, just add things up quickly and go, oh, here's the 3 tiers of what I would charge you? On the call? That's ridiculous. Don't put that pressure on yourself. More than likely, I'll tell you what will happen, and I have been pressured, I think, 3 times out of 2,000 calls to give a number. I underpriced myself, of course, because I didn't have the guts to say the number I really wanted to say. In a proposal, when I have 24 hours to think about it and look at it and this and this and this and tiers, I'm like, yeah, I feel good about that. On a call, I undercut myself every dang time. I do it and I know it. So I have a phrase that you can say. I'll get to that in a second. There are times where if I'm really pressed, I'll say, listen, based on what I know, you're in the ballpark around here. But I really would like just a day to think through this so I can create something specifically for you. People love that. I mean, that is just kindness. You basically said, I promise to send you a detailed proposal. So this is what I say. I'll give you the just quick role play. And this is what happens. I go through my spiel. I explain how I work with clients. I basically go through my signature process. And literally, I see them. All right, I'm being funny, you guys, but this is how they're like, I'm in. How much does it cost? And I'm excited because I'm on a high, and they just said yes. And then they pulled the question oh, this is great. How much does it cost? Don't get sucked into that trap. Don't be like, oh my God, they're going to say yes, and throw some number out there and expect that kind soul to be like, great. Because whatever number you're going to give them should hurt just a little. Should be a little bit of a shocker to them. Just a little bit. Because here's the truth. If you threw out a number in that exact scenario and they said, great, let's get started, you underpriced yourself. If somebody, this is what I believe. I'm giving you my personal belief. If somebody can say yes on a discovery call like that and you threw out a number, you didn't price it correctly. You're going after the quick hit, the quick yes. As you advance in your sales, as you would learn to raise your prices, it's going to take them a beat. It's going to take them a breath. It's going to take them sleeping on it. It's going to take them being like, okay, let's do it. And you won't know that until you start playing around with your pricing a little bit. And I can't help you with that today. But as you bump up your prices and it takes people a little bit longer to say yes, now you know, you're like, oh, I'm there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. That is how you raise your prices. So all you need to say is, you know, Joe, if it's okay with you, hear me guys, this is important. These are the exact words I say. Joe, if it's okay with you, I always ask permission, you guys. It softens everything. If it's okay with you, I'm recording this call and I'm taking detailed notes. If it's all right, can I just think on this for a day and put together a detailed proposal? I promise I'll send it to you in the next, 2 days. I just want to make sure that I got everything and that I really make this exactly what you need. Yeah, of course. Take your time. I mean, every single time, you guys. I think there's one where the guy was like, can you just ballpark it? I was like, fine. When somebody pushes me, I literally am like, fine. It's going to run you about this much. And they're like, okay, that'll work. I just want to know what I'm in for. I'm like, okay. Some people are like that. All right, is that helpful? I promise every time they're going to say, yes, take your time. That is how you get around money, you guys. And yes, when they ask about money, see it as a compliment. And because it's a yes signal, raise your prices. If somebody asks you on a discovery call, how much does this cost? That's a signal. That means you can inch your prices up just a little bit, push it just a little bit. Okay? Wow, that was a lot to jam into one short video. The truth is, we can't cover it all in a short video. So I've put together a 3-day discovery call bootcamp just for that purpose. How do you land the call? How do you prepare the call? How do you prepare your client for the call? What questions to ask? What questions not to ask? How do you close the call with urgency and send a proposal? If you want my step-by-step framework for each of these stages of the discovery call, you're in luck. Link below for the 3-day discovery call bootcamp. You can get started today. Now, if you want more videos on freelancing, you can check these out. And it would go a long way if you could like and subscribe. That way other freelancers could find us as well.